haven't received your unemployment, your boy Rome Be Sure is here to tell you how to get this unemployment check. So, I've been through the ringer for months. Damn near broke by the beginning of May. And there's no crazy, super duper secretive way to get in this. It's one easy step. Depending on where you're at, it's one easy step. As far as the unemployment goes, if you can't get in contact, if you've been calling days upon days, early mornings, busy tones, unemployment offices hanging up on you, you've been emailing them, you need to go to their social media accounts. This is the key, guys. Message them. They have dedicated social media people that are posting 24/7, but posting probably 9 to 5 on a daily. And they read these messages. So I'm going to give you my story. And it's not something crazy. It's not an amazing story. But what I did was I messaged their Twitter account. I messaged the Georgia Department of Labor's Twitter account and asked them to get in contact with somebody. I've been calling since March. So my story started off in March. I got laid off and I immediately signed up for unemployment maybe the next day. So I'll say the middle of March 19th-ish, I got laid off. I did the unemployment application, did the whole instructions. The next week I filed my first claim. And they explained to me that in the letter, they explained, you're going to receive $0. So I knew for one that was incorrect. And they said I had to appeal it. Anyways, I appealed it, so on and so forth. I didn't hear from them. I called them. I fucking emailed them. I fucking faxed them. I sent a submission on their website to their form. I didn't know what to do, guys. I just kept calling and calling and calling. Didn't get anywhere. So I went on Twitter. I just decided, you know what? Let me go on Twitter and see what other people are saying. Everybody's under the Georgia Department of Labor's Twitter commenting, I mean, like, angrily saying, hey, like, I've been here since March, since April, whenever, and I haven't received anything. What is going on? Like, everybody has the same deal as me. Like, they've been calling, not getting through, hanging up, busy lines all day. Long story short, I said, you know what? Let me direct message these motherfuckers and let me see if they'll answer. So going back to my story, I direct messaged the person. I said, can somebody help me? And somebody actually responded, which was awesome. So I'm like, all right, I got in contact with somebody at the Georgia Department of Labor. I don't know how different it is in other states, but I finally got in contact with somebody. So the person was like, yeah, I can help you out. What's your name? What's your email address? And we'll get you on this list. So I sent all that information via Twitter and they put me on a list. I waited a whole week and then I didn't hear anything. So I was like, oh, here we go again. I started calling. Nothing. Whatever. I was like, you know what? I come back. I was like, let me message them one more time. So I messaged them again. I was like, hey, have you heard anything? No response from Twitter. I was like, oh, fuck no. They're not about to play me. So the next day, I messaged them a third time. I was like, hey, like, I haven't heard anything. Like, can you please get in? Like, is there somebody that can contact me? The person was like, hey, I just checked on the list. This is the person from the social media account. They said, hey, I checked on the list and you're still on the list, on the waiting list. So they should contact you soon. By the end of that day, I got a call from somebody. So I think the whole thing is you got to be persistent in this whole pandemic and this whole time. They have thousands of fucking claims that they're dealing with. Literally, I understand the volume, but also, let me tell you this. When the lady called me, it took 10 minutes to fix my case. So I'm sure they could fix other people's cases within that same time frame. So you guys got to be persistent and think creatively, think out of the box. If they don't have a Twitter account, see if they have a fucking Instagram account or something, or Facebook, and message these people. They'll respond. It's not only phone calls. Even if you have to, like I said, I faxed, it didn't work, but it might work in your county or your state. Fax them, write a letter and fax. They might contact you through that. But you can't stick with the calling or the submitting applications. It doesn't work. Think outside of the norm of how you can get in contact with them. Shit, even if you have to drive there, because I mean, shit, places are opening. See if they're in the office. Somebody may be in the office that could get you at least a name, you know? So that's my little ramble, my story of how I received unemployment, guys. And I just wanted to share with you because I know a lot of people are being affected by this and they don't know what to do. So this is just a little, you know, tip to how I got, you know, my unemployment. So, all right, guys, it's your boy Rome. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.